Hello and welcome to our fourth and final week of Agency Month. My name is Sydney and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. I lead up our agency partner program, content and programming strategy. And I am so excited about today's session. It's going to be jam-packed with a load of information about how your agency can set itself up for success in 2021 and get the recognition that you deserve for all the hard work done in 2020. We have with us today Jimmy Kelly from our growth team. Jimmy, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Hey, everyone. My name is Jimmy, and my pronouns are he, him, and his. I am a part of the agency growth team, which means that I work with agencies every day to ensure they're extracting the most value from social media data. Not surprisingly, ROI means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. So I spend most of my time discussing both long-term, short-term goals and how social media can help you get there. Before we get started, I just wanted to call your attention to a few housekeeping items just to keep in mind for today's session. In terms of GoToWebinar logistics, so there's a chat section. Keep an eye out for links, resources that are going to be shared there. And similarly, if there's questions, feel free to submit them in the questions tab, and then with time permitting, we will surface those towards the end. From a social side, obviously, we have a Twitter thread going, and we'd love to hear your perspectives using the hashtag AgencyLife. Or for agency partners, the hashtag SproutPartners. And just as a heads up, we're going to be continuing the conversation in the Agency Exchange Facebook group after this. So tomorrow we'll share some discussion points, brainstorming opportunities, and connecting you with other agency professionals. So we'd love for you to join that as well. And with that, we'll get to it.
Perfect. We are bringing it home in week 4 with you, our agencies, at the heart of all of it. So we're going to be sharing a high-level overview of what's next for agencies in the Agency Partner Program. We're going to talk all about awards, how you can nominate your agency for both the Sprout Partner Value Awards as well as our Spotlight Awards. And then we'll have a sneak peek into our findings for our yet to be published Agency Pricing and Packaging Report. So we covered a lot of this in the kickoff at the beginning of the month, but Jimmy, can you remind us a little bit about what the Agency Partner Program is?
For sure. So the Agency Partner Program is a program that Sprout customers can opt into with the goal of supporting our partners to help them expand their skill sets and grow their agencies by providing resources to spur agency growth, provide opportunities for thought leadership, create and curate extensive educational materials, and to foster a community that supports, encourages, and promotes each other.
Exactly. And just as all of our agencies right now are looking at their initiatives and evaluating what success looks like for the year to come, we are doing exactly that within the Agency Partner Program. So what we heard from all of you is that the main ways that we can support you is by supporting your growth, both on the agency business side as well as brand awareness efforts.
Exactly. So like Sydney said, many of our top partners have shared that they're reevaluating how they can best service their clients. Agencies want to stay ahead of the game and offer up creative solutions to meet the clients where they are. And that largely means building in more flexibility and resilience into how they can structure their services. For example, an agency can operate traditionally to own their own Sprout account, or they can refer their clients to open up their own Sprout account. And referrals is a trend that we only see growing, which is evidenced by our referral credits this year. So we've seen that for some agencies, referring clients can sometimes be a better fit. So just as a quick example, one of my agency clients specializes in the travel and hospitality industry. And due to the volatility that they've seen, they had to totally rethink how they want to structure their Sprout account. They ended up referring their clients to open up their own Sprout account versus adding them to their own agency account, which ultimately helps them reduce their own risk in the event of something like client churn, while at the same time earning Sprout credit to invest in more sophisticated tools like social listening. And just this year, this equated to $112,000 that our agency partners were able to invest either in offsetting client costs or, again, gaining access to tools that were previously seen as out of reach, like social listening or at times premium analytics.
That's a huge payout, Jimmy.
And looking at your agency growth, here are a few resources that you should be leveraging. So one, the partner revenue share. So we just covered it, but this is this idea of structuring your account and referring leads in order to earn partner revenue if it makes sense for your agency. 2, growth training. So we have a ton of resources to help agencies build out their social media business. For example, this webinar, some of the tools that we have in our portal, like our partner playbooks, co-marketing opportunities, et cetera. And then individual deal consultations. So someone like me is available to help you chat through areas of your business where you're needing support, like price reviews, how to package or present services to maximize value and margins, best sales practices on how to increase the odds of winning new business, etc. Just a quick example, we recently worked with a client who was considering pricing her services with her own customer between $500 and $1,000 per month, in that range. We ended up strategizing with her and packaging her services at what they were really worth, which ended up being $9,000 for a 12-month agreement that she then won.
Yeah, I love that example. We also look for ways that we can help grow your agency brand awareness. So part of my job is to look for ways that we can plug in our partners in Sprout content and really promoting agencies as the experts that you all are. So we had a few examples. We had heavy agency representation at 2 of our largest digital events this year, Sprout Sessions Digital as well as Sprout Summit. The combined number of live attendees was over 8,000 viewers, and this content continues to gain viewers in our learning portal as always on-demand content. And then we also plug in agencies into tons of blog content. So the 3 that you can see here, we've got 2 roundups and a guide that have garnered over 2,000 views, and they were just published within the last 2 months. But that's really only one part of the puzzle. More importantly, a huge part of what we're focusing on is supporting our agencies with your campaigns and initiatives. So we participate in agency-led initiatives like Instagram Lives, like this one that we did with Today's Business. We're also available to be a guest on podcasts like the Marketing Jam series, this is an awesome series if you haven't checked it out. And then we're also contributing to blog posts like this one that we did with WTWH Media. We've also actively are sharing thought leadership pieces across our Sprout social profiles, like this Lemonade interview with NAACP Trevon Williams. And then we have Bamboo that everyone can leverage to share with all of our partners and all-stars. So like I said, we are laser focused on providing the skills, support, and opportunity to grow your agency business and promote your agency expertise. Another way to showcase expertise is, of course, through awards.
Yes, so I love award season, and these awards are important to us at Sprout because we're able to recognize the incredible commitment that our agency partners show in delivering excellence to their client success, their agency growth, and the wider agency community. So a little background on Sprout Partner Value Awards. Each year we recognize top agency partners by awarding value awards in 5 different categories, celebrating agencies that demonstrate a dedication to innovating and providing superior services to their clients and industry. With that, Sydney, would you mind telling us more about the categories?
Okay, I'll start with the first 3. So we've got the Sprout MVP Awards, Sprout Partner MVP Awards, Always Be Growing, and Cultivate. So the Sprout MVP is basically like our Best Teammate Award. Folks that share lots of feedback, resources, and insights on all things agency life. Last year, our Sprout Partner MVP was the wonderful Raven Gill, who I'm sure is here, so hi Raven, for the active role that she played in all of our communities, so the Agency Exchange Facebook group, as well as our partner Slack. Next, we have the Always Be Growing Award, which reflects agencies that is, you guessed it, growing. So growing their business, growing their agency brand awareness, and demonstrating an impact, demonstrating the impact that agencies can make on an industry. So last year, the winner of our Always Be Growing Award was Bozell, who on top of adding 6 new team members to their agency, showed a dedication to expanding their knowledge and their capabilities. And we also have the Cultivate Award, which is for the agency that prioritizes clients above all else in ways that are new and innovative. So last year, the winner of the Cultivate Award was Dana Backish from Positive Equation for her work transitioning her business model from a traditional agency model to focusing on consulting and coaching her clients.
So the agency campaign of the year is exactly what it sounds like. It recognizes the agency that creates, plans, and executes the most innovative and successful client social media campaign of the year. Our 2019 winner was Digital Natives Group for their work on the #Summer Brain Challenge campaign, which drove over 300% increase in impressions and 70% increase in engagement with no ad spend. The partner of the year, is our all-around award that honors the agency that exemplifies all traits of a successful Sprout partner. Things like agency growth, dedication to creating valuable thought leadership content, commitment to community, and an innovation mindset when evolving their social media service offering. Last year, the Partner of the Year award went to ChatterKick. ChatterKick demonstrated a dedication to using social media as a means to drive human connection in a digital world, which I'm sure we can all agree is more relevant today than ever. The relationships they've built with their audiences, their clients, their coworkers, and their agency partners have helped them achieve incredible business growth, industry recognition, and deep community connections. So applications are open now. Head over to the partner portal and nominate your agency today. We're shaking things up a bit this year, and we're excited to involve our agency community a bit more in the voting process. So be on the lookout for more information in January on how to get involved. And all right, so on to awards that are available to all agencies, whether you're a partner, a customer, or none of the above. You can nominate your agency for the Sprout Spotlight Award.
Yes, so the Sprout Spotlight Awards are new to us this year. The Spotlight Awards are created to shine a light on the often unrecognized creators, community managers, and strategists behind some of your favorite brands on social. So we've already announced our first winner for the Always On Award, Alexa Heinrich. She's a social media manager at St. Petersburg College. So congratulations to Alexa. And right now the Community Builder Award is open. I think we're finishing up voting right now. So we're going to share a link for how you can vote on the winner for that. But don't worry, there's still plenty of awards to go around.
Exactly. In the next few months, be on the lookout for Best in Class Social Award, Dream Team of the Year, and last but certainly not least is the Campaign of the Year. We're sharing a link in the to the awards in the chat, so make sure to check those out too. And don't miss out on the opportunity to get you and your agency the recognition that you deserve. Nominate your agencies today because we can't wait to celebrate the winners.
Yes, celebration, award season, all of it is our favorite. So please get involved today. All right, so now what you've probably been waiting for, a sneak peek of the agency pricing and packaging report. So this really is just a sneak peek. Don't get mad at us for not sharing every data point. I will turn the comments off if people are asking for more. It's coming out soon. But Jimmy, can you kick us off here?
Yes, so we surveyed over 440 agency professionals to drill down to identify the specific needs, challenges, and solutions that agencies provide based on factors like expertise, location, size, and offerings. And when we asked agencies to describe themselves, and we heard a lot from full service agencies, as well as digital marketing agencies, social first agencies, and saw some really interesting trends based on the agency type. When it came to size, the majority of respondents work for agencies with fewer than 50 employees. But we also got agencies of all sizes. Nearly 2/3 of you all work for agencies with less than 10 people. So talk about agility. And what about location? So in regards to region, we pulled data from North America and EMEA. When it comes to community, we were looking at urban, suburban, and rural areas. And for those of us in the US, we also pulled regional data like the Northeast, Midwest, Southwest, etc. And that's all to say that we had pages of data that we couldn't include in the report, but our growth team, people like me, are ready and excited to create customized data decks for all of you. So let us know if you want to set up time by either emailing us or filling out a survey at the end of this webinar saying yes, and you want to be connected with the growth rep. All right.
Okay, so like Jimmy said, tons of information. This is just a little taste. So first, we asked our agencies to tell us about the social media services that they offer in their packages. And what we found was that 98% offer social media management. So this was the top service, which is probably a little bit unsurprising because this is like a pretty good blanket term for services offered. We also found that 95% offer social media strategy. So we were really excited to see this high percentage of agencies specifically calling out strategy as a service. We'll get more into that in just a second. And then we saw that 68 offer community management. So as we look at these numbers together, we can see alignment with kind of what we're hearing out in the wild. When we look at social media strategy versus community management, we've seen the trend of brands tapping agencies to lend their expertise to create impactful strategies but often taking some or most of the day-to-day community management in-house. So as marketing budgets are decreasing and we're facing difficult economic environments, brands will really be looking to agencies to provide expertise, insights, and strategy in a way that's agile yet specific to the brand's needs.
And now on to agencies and how they build client proposals. We found that a whopping 83% customize packages per client, while 39% offer bundled services. And last but not least, only 15% are offering value-based pricing. So for those of you who aren't familiar with value-based pricing, it's a pricing model that aims to quantify the value of the agency. It's a model that aims to quantify the value your agency will deliver to your clients' businesses and then price accordingly. So for an example, the same lead generation project that may lead to $10,000 in revenue for a law firm, but over $100,000 in revenue for a manufacturing client. So taking in mind the final goal and then pricing your services as such. All right, so I know this stuff is cool, but what exactly does it mean for all of you? First, customization is big. So agencies need to be more flexible than ever to meet the client's needs and align with specific circumstances they find themselves in. For bundled services, we need to continue to see social be bundled in with other marketing services. As social becomes more and more integrated into marketing strategy and business goals, we only expect this to grow. And then with value-based pricing, the importance of accurately valuing your work cannot be understated. Do not undervalue. Here's where we can help. In fact, this is a huge passion for one of my teammates, Buck Flather. He's been with the agency partnership program since the beginning and has coached dozens of agencies on how to implement value-based pricing.
Yeah, Buck has taught me a lot about this, so I'm excited to chat more about this once the report comes out. All right, so let's talk about the top challenges for agencies. The top challenge that we saw was that 55% of agencies struggled to measure and show ROI. This is not a new challenge that we've seen, but continue to see it at the top of the list. Another 55 struggle with growing their business, especially in the COVID-19 era that we find ourselves in. And 35% state that dealing with challenging clients is the top pain point. So I feel like I just felt a collective nod from everyone here. Yes, those are all the pain points that we're all really trying to tackle. But when we look at these agency pain points, in many ways, there's like no surprise here. Proving ROI, growing your business, and dealing with challenging clients are consistently at the top of any poll, survey, or anecdotal feedback that our agency team gets. But these are also the same areas that, as an agency team, we've been focusing on providing support within the agency partner program. So from guides on client reporting, which helps set expectations and outline key metrics, which all make tracking and proving ROI easier to tackle. We also have our growth consultants like Jimmy here. They can chat through creating a growth plan. And then we also consistently see partners sharing advice in the community. So chatting about, I don't know, creating SLAs so that they can get client feedback turned around quicker, or just generally troubleshooting how to deal with tricky situations that agencies find themselves in. I know what you're thinking, tell me more, but we can't give away everything today. Sorry about that. Here's what's next. Our agency partners and anyone who filled out the survey will gain early access to the report the week of November 9th in the partner portal. So make sure that you and your entire team are signed up for the portal so you can gain access to it first. Everyone else can access the report on our Insights blog the week of November 16th. So just a few more weeks to wait. And we are super excited about all of this to come.
Agreed. We are super excited, and there's so much more where that came from. So as you're looking to Q4 and planning for the year ahead, there are a few things that you can do to focus on your agency. So number one, take a strategic look at your pricing and packaging, tap into your growth rep team and walk through the averages that we found to make sure you're not leaving money on the table. Two, service offerings should not be a set it and forget it. You need to be constantly iterating to meet the needs of your clients. So again, tap the resources in the portal and the agency community to get inspiration, to get that gut check, or to even find agencies you want to partner up with so that you can do the best work by your clients. And number 3, continue to focus on your agency brand. So awards are a great way to gain credibility and to get the word out about your amazing work. And again, a nomination for Sprout Partner Value Awards are open in the portal, so definitely be sure to take advantage. If you have any questions or you want to learn more information about any of the information above, please reach out to partners@sproutsocial.com and we will get you connected to the right people.
Awesome. So we do have a little bit time for questions. I haven't seen any come through quite yet, but we can give it a minute. Send in your questions about the agency partner program, any resources that we have. Maybe you want to know a little bit more about Jimmy and what he does every day. Let us know what your questions are. Give it 1 minute, and then if not, let's just give everyone back a few minutes of their day. Okay, we got a question coming in from Bailey. Thank you, Bailey. Can you tell us a little bit more about what it looks like to work with a growth partner? So Jimmy, can you walk us through like maybe how you set up these conversations or walk us through a few scenarios?
Yeah, for sure. So working with the growth partner is pretty flexible. I'd say most of my conversations are focused on the goals of the agency in terms of what kind of services they're looking to provide to their clients, what kind of goals they've set up in terms of their own personal growth and branding to increase and elevate their own business, and then kind of siphoning through how it is that you're currently using Sprout Social, where social media fits in your, I guess, like your product line of work, and how we can be working more closely together to extract more value from social media data that fits the needs of your clients as well as your agency itself. I mentioned this in the beginning of the presentation, but one thing I've come to learn is that ROI looks very, very different to different agencies depending on their goals or the goals of their clients. So most of my conversations start out with just kind of getting on the same page, understanding where we're at, what we're trying to accomplish, what's going well, where do we see areas of opportunity, and what can we be doing to make your lives easier and to make you look even better in front of your customers.
Definitely. Another thing that I feel like you've done a great job with, Jimmy, is kind of walking folks through the benefits of the agency partner program. So specifically that whole lead referral that we talked about, understanding how to structure your account. Should your client be under yours or should you refer them? And then also taking a deeper look at, like you said, the services that agencies want to offer. And the cool thing that we've seen is when folks do earn that referral share that they have, they've actually been able to invest in like social listening or premium analytics and kind of like add on those additional services that they felt were a little bit out of reach before. So
exactly. At the end of the day, my team, like, we're focused on making sure that you are getting the most return on your investment, and oftentimes that means learning more about the services that are available through the portal or chatting with a consultant in terms of what can we be doing to best provide services to your clients, et cetera. So we love those conversations, and we'd love to chat with anybody who's curious to learn a little bit more.
Yeah, and maybe the pricing and packaging report is a good place to start. So the growth team will be armed with a massive data deck that they can kind of pull from. If you're an SMB agency that is a full service agency, they can pull out the specific data points that we weren't able to include in the actual report and kind of like give that to you on a platter along with some recommendations for how to optimize your services. So that's another good like entry level into working with your growth partner with a specific goal in mind. All right, okay, I haven't seen any other questions come in, so I think we're going to give everyone a few minutes back in their day. Of course, you can always email partners@sproutsocial.com if you have any questions, want clarification, more information, we're here for you, so please reach out. And with that, we're just going to say thank you so much for making Agency Month a success. Thank you to our speakers, to our amazing community, and our Sprout Agency team. Jimmy, thank you, and so much more. So let's finish out the year strong and head into 2021 with clear eyes and a solid, agile plan for growth. Thanks again, and have a great day.
Thanks, all.